sorry that I have not been posting a lot. I have been sick as fudge. But I am back with a more Greek mythology. So yeah. Okay, which book should I do first? We're gonna go with this one. Piano. Gods and Goddesses from Greek Myths. Retold by Pat Posner, illustrated by Alwyn Wellham. These are not my books, remember that. Zeus and the Olympians. Long ago, the Titans ruled the heavens. The Titan gods ruled the heavens, and Cronus was their king. He and his wife Rhea had 5 children because Cronus had been warned by a fortune teller. I'm pretty sure this is Pat. I have read lots of Greek mythology books explaining all that. By a fortune teller, that one of his children would imprison him in the underworld. He swallowed each child just after it was born. Now, child of mine shall live, he shouted, not on earth or in the sky or in the sea. When Rhea had his 6th baby, she named him Zeus and hid him in a cave on the island of Crete, I believe. She did not want Cronus to eat her baby boy, so she wrapped a stone in baby clothes and went out to find Cronus. Thinking that his wife was holding their baby, Cronus snatched the bundled rock from her and sold it. Baby Zeus was safe, rocking in a cradle that hung from the mouth of the cave over the sea. Rhea was scared that Cronus might hear Zeus crying and oh my god, what? Okay, sorry, I need a pair of glasses. Zeus crying he might kill him by swallowing him, so she came up with a solution. She taught some young Cretans how to do a sword dance. Every time Zeus began to cry, the Cretans danced, and the sound of their swords clashing against their shields drowned out the baby's wails. The Cretans took good care of Zeus, feeding him goat's milk. Interesting. Mountain nymphs, beautiful nature spirits, brought food for Zeus too. He grew quickly and became very strong. When he was finally fully grown, the nymphs told him his father had swallowed Zeus's brothers and sisters when they were babies. I will go find him, vowed Zeus. I will fight him and the Titans, and then I will become ruler of the sky and king of all the gods. This is true. He did. The nymphs gave Zeus a magic herb to put in Cronus' cup of nectar. Zeus did as they instructed. Cronus drank the nectar and coughed out his children. Hades, Poseidon, Hera, Heceta, and Demeter, all fully grown, they too wanted revenge on their father, agreed to help Zeus fight the Titans. Also, Cronus also coughed out the stone. Yeah, that was my guess. That he thought was baby Zeus. After we have won the war, I will set this stone at the center of the world, said Zeus. Zeus and his followers set up camp. Followers, oh my god, his name, sorry. Set up camp on Mount Olympus, and war began. One day, Zeus went to find his grandmother, Gaia, I think, to ask her advice on how to win the war. Gaia was the spirit of Earth, and Zeus knew that she would not approve of the things that Cronus had done. He hoped that she would be able to help him. Long ago, Gaia told Zeus, when Uranus... No, don't y'all even think about it. When Uranus was ruler of the sky and king of the Titans, he threw 6 of our sons into the underworld. Yes. So pause real quick. So But who was the child? Oh yeah, Uranus. The husband, Uranus, did not want any children as well. So this is kind of disturbing. So I'm warning y'all right now. So he shoved the children back into Gia's womb, and they all came out as like titans and cyclopses until she finally had God and goddess children. No, the children, 3 of them, who each had 50 heads and hundreds of hands, and 100 hands, are locked in the prison. Look, I am not even kidding. The cyclopses, the children, and then the other children. Give me 1 moment. Okay, I'm right. I'm back. It was just a backpack that fell. Anyways, yeah, so the children who had like 50 heads and hundreds of arms, and then the cyclopses. Yeah. Anyways, 3 of them who each have 50 hands and 100 heads are locked in a prison and guarded by a fearful, many-headed dragon. Oh no, wait, that's a dragon, not the children. My bad. Many-headed dragon. The other 3, each only with 1 eye, are the cyclopses. They are imprisoned even deeper in the underworld, and they are bound with metal shackles. You finish your story by saying, if you can set all 6 free, you will win the war. Gia gave Zeus a special sickle. What the hell is a sickle? Oh, that. It's like this little hook thingy. Oh. This. Not the sickle. A special sickle to help him kill the dragon. And then Zeus was set off for the underworld, the dreadful land beneath the earth where the dead lived. Making his way through the murky gloom, he came to the prison. The dragon Gia had told him about was terrible. He had snarling heads, withering with snakes for legs. Oh yeah. It had with snakes for legs and a scorpion for a tail. Uno moment. Just give me 1 second, y'all. I'm trying to think. There we go. Scorpion for tail. The horrible beast guarded the gates that surrounded the prison. Every time the dragon flew at Zeus, Zeus slashed it with the sickle. Soon the dragon fell to the ground dead. Zeus freed the 3 prisoners and took them to Mount Olympus. Then he returned to the underworld after cutting the Cyclops' chains. After cutting the Cyclops' chains, he took the Cyclopses to a cavern where they made Zeus a huge, glowing thunderbolt. Oh yes, his signature thunderbolt. If you don't know, Zeus, obviously he's a god of all gods. And he had this like thunderbolt like to just whoosh, send down and kill people with it. Anyways, thunderbolt of a powerful flash of lightning and a deafening roar of thunder. Zeus and his followers went back into battle. Zeus's lightning and thunderbolt lit the heavens on fire. Oh dear Lord! The 3 giants hurled rocks that made holes in the earth. and most of the Titans tumbled through them and down into the underworld. Zeus and his followers won the war, and he and his brothers and sisters became known as the Olympian gods and goddesses. Hades became lord of the underworld, and Poseidon became lord of the sea. Zeus, the new ruler of the sky and king of all gods, went to Delphi and set up the stone of his father had swallowed. Then he went about choosing a bride. Yes, I'm pretty sure his bride, he killed his bride, or like swallowed him whole, like his father, and then married two of his sisters. So yeah. Though Zeus fell in love with many women, he only wanted Hera as his royal wife, his sister. Hera did not want to marry Zeus. She knew that he would not stay faithful to her. Exactly. So Zeus decided to trick her. One day during a thunderstorm, Zeus disguised himself as a cuckoo and pretended to be hurt. Ah, a bird. Like the cuckoo clock. Okay. Sorry about that. My father came on the line. He's downstairs. He just wanted to ask if everything was going okay. Because he's in the garage fixing something. Anyways. Oh yeah, as I was saying, a cuckoo, like, you know, the cuckoo clocks that, like, shoots at a bird. That's what it is. Disguised himself as a cuckoo and pretended to be hurt. Hera loved birds, so she picks up the cuckoo to comfort it as she stroked its feathers tenderly. The cuckoo suddenly turned into Zeus. Hera fell in love with him. This is the most goofiest thing I have ever read. Hera fell in love with him and agreed to become his wife. Who the fudge falls in love with the bird? And the bird is their brother. Stop it. Emotional damage. Wait, where was I? Oh yeah. Hera fell in love with him and agreed to become his wife. Even when Zeus had married the wife he wanted, he continued to fall in love with other beautiful goddesses, yes. And I'm pretty sure he married his other sister, Hesita. Yeah. Beautiful goddesses were often using disguises to win them over. Hera was very jealous and argued with her husband. She could not change this, so instead she punished his other lovers and the children Zeus had. I was actually named after a Greek goddess. So, pause. Let me flip the page shorter. I left that. So I was actually named after a Greek goddess. I will not be saying which one yet. If we can get to once we get to 1K subscribers, I will be revealing my name. But yeah, it's time for a dance break or a water break. If you need something, go get it right now. I will also be go getting some water, so I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Let me just put on some music. We shall be taking a break every chapter. What are your zodiac signs? I am a Virgo. A proud, badass Virgo. I actually used to film on my laptop before I got my phone. And the shorts, I would film them on my mom's phone and upload it to my channel. Also, please don't mind this. It's just allergies.
Why should you
Oh,
use
damn it,
mirror?
there's that.
Well, when you draw on the whiteboard, no one sees it. With mirror,
I don't want mirror.
time together in real time from literally everywhere.
Okay. Play some music. And now, let's continue. Aphrodite and Hippolytus, I believe. One day, a pool of foam appeared on the surface of a calm sea. From this foam rose the figure of a woman. This woman was not just an ordinary woman. She was the most beautiful woman in the world. She had long silky hair and willowy limbs and shining eyes. Her name was Aphrodite. And this is the story of how she became a goddess. As there was no land in sight, Aphrodite stepped daintily into a giant shell and floated on the waves. Sailing along, her beauty caught the eye of Zephyr, the west wind. He blew the scallop shell into a nearby island where Aphrodite stepped ashore. Zephyr saw that she needed clothes to wear. He went to find the three seasons. His job was to dress the gods and goddesses in elegant clothing on special occasions. And the seasons hurried to the island to clothe Aphrodite in heavenly robes. They placed a crown upon her pretty head. Sorry, my phone's starting to talk. It's going to distract me. Upon her pretty head, a gold necklace around her milky white neck, and sparkling bracelets around her delicate wrist. Seasons had also brought a golden chariot with them. Now that you are wearing beautiful clothes and jewels, you are going to take a special journey, they told Aphrodite. A flock of doves flew and harnessed themselves to the chariot. Swans and sparrows with the scallop shell in their beaks flew after Aphrodite to Mount Olympus, where the most important gods and goddesses live. Like Zeus, Artemis, which other goddesses live there? Apollo, Artemis's twin brother. And there are more that I can't name at the moment, like Hera, Hasita. But yeah, anyways, Zeus, the god of kings, was charmed by Aphrodite's beauty. He decided that she should have a place on Mount Olympus and declared her the goddess of love. So, he gave her a golden crown studded with precious gems, with sparrows attached to the scallop shell to the back of her throne, and the swans covered the throne seat with soft white feathers. Then the Caesars brought an embroidered cushion and placed it in front of the throne, so the new goddess could rest her feet. Zeus, who often fell in love with beautiful goddesses, asked Aphrodite to be one of his wives. This little biatch asked Aphrodite to be one of his wives. When Aphrodite laughed at his proposal, this became serious. Then, if you won't marry me, I will choose a husband for you. He raised and called his son, Hephaestus, from his underground workshop. Hephaestus, the blacksmith god, was the only ugly god. When he was born, his mother here had thrown him off Mount Olympus. Say what now? Off Mount Olympus? And into the sea because he was so ugly. He broke his legs in the fall and became crippled. Aphrodite stared in dismay as Hephaestus, covered in soot from blacksmithing, limped towards her. Even though she was not attracted to him, Aphrodite knew that she had to obey the king's gods. My son is a master craftsman, Zeus told her. He built our palaces and homes. He made our golden thrones and all our weapons and fashioned beautiful jewelry for us to wear. When Aphrodite heard about the jewelry, she perked up. Of course she did. That gold digger. No, I'm kidding. After they were married, Aphrodite persuaded her husband to make special jewelry for her. We already found some, but you know. Persuaded her husband to make special jewelry for her. He just tried hard to keep her happy. He designed special robots to help him create golden jewelry and furniture to please Aphrodite. Okay. So I will read into Artemis and Orion, and then I have to go. Alright, this page. Give me one moment. I need to go blow out my nose. Okay, my nose is still stuck up, but that's okay. Like all the other gods and goddesses, Aphrodite could be very cool. If she thought someone did not like her, oh dear lord, she's worse than Artemis. We will get to that in a moment. Once when the women who lived on the island of Lemnos refused to curtsy to her, Aphrodite made them smell so terrible that their husbands left them. Another time, when a man named Glaucius insulted her, Aphrodite punished him. The night before he was due to take part in a chariot race, she fed his horses some magic herbs. When the race started the next day, the horses went mad and the chariot crashed and Glaucius was killed. Okay. Hephaestus did not approve of the things his wife did when she was angry. He wanted everyone to like her, so he made her a magical golden girdle. However, Aphrodite wore it. Anyone who looked into her eyes instantly fell in love with her. Wearing the girdle, she looked more beautiful than ever and often had her portrait painted, so it was not surprising that Ares, the god of war, whose throne on Mount Olympus was opposite Aphrodite, fell in love with her. Say what now? Hold on. On the opposite, Aphrodite fell in love with her. They chatted and giggled and often met secretly under a myrtle tree. Lagging, shoot. Okay, there we go. Hephaestus heard about these meetings and he grew angry. Then he went to his workshop and made a huge of bronze legs, which he took to the myrtle tree and hung from its branches. The next time Aphrodite and Ares met near the bronze net, fell over the lovers and captured them. Hephaestus called the other god and goddesses and to watch and laugh. As Aphrodite and Ares struggled to free themselves, did Aphrodite ever learn her lesson? Well, she didn't stop wearing the magical girdle, so gods and... Are you serious right now? There's not wearing the magical girdle, so gods and princes continued to fall in love with her, but Hephaestus always forgave her. Aww. After all, Aphrodite was the goddess of love, and she made sure that her husband never stopped loving her. Aww, she's a gold digger. Okay, I'm going to have to stop here for now, but I will try after school tomorrow to post. The next chapter will be Aphrodite and the Apollo and the Lyre. As I said, Apollo was Artemis's twin brother. So yeah, we will be reading those two chapters tomorrow or pretty soon. Goodbye.